Hi, and welcome to the College of Education Health Professions. My name is Elizabeth McKinley, and I'm the Director of Academic Student Initiatives. During this brief video, I'll introduce you to our advising team and expectations for our advising sessions. I'll then review two policies that's imperative of you understanding as you begin your academic journey. Meet our advising team. Over the course of this video, you'll learn more about the expectations of advising. However, I just wanted to have you meet a familiar face, as one of these folks will call you during your virtual orientation advising session throughout your summer. Feel free to ask them questions and write down any concerns that you have about the major that you're thinking about, and talk with them about what other concerns you may have as you begin your college journey. Just remember, we are here to help and look forward to seeing you soon. In the College of Education and Health Professions, we have professional advisors assigned to each one of our students as they complete their degree in one of our majors. Our advisors are student-centered and devoted to investing in your students. We want each student to have a rewarding experience, and this happens through open and direct communication each semester with student and advisor. As you prepare for your first advising session, we want to go over some expectations we have of you. We want you to be prepared. Come prepared to each session with questions and with discussion topics. We want to have meaningful conversations, but we cannot read your mind. We want you to read your emails. We send important information and reminders often to your emails, so please read anytime you get an email from your advisor. Accountability. We want you to schedule your advising session and then show up. Our sessions are typically 30 minutes in length, and we cover a vast amount of information from prerequisites to different processes that you may have to have for your major. Enrollment. We want you to understand what the expectation is to enroll in your current courses or your future courses. We want you to be able to enroll on your own as well. And finally, we want you to be resourceful. The University of Arkansas has vast information on the website, but the catalog of studies will become your best friend. Any academic policies or procedures is listed and outlined in the catalog of studies. While your advisor is knowledgeable as well and can walk you through that, feel free to read any information about your program in the catalog of studies. Now to review what you can expect from us, your advisor. Confidentiality. We have one-on-one private sessions to make sure that we maintain academic confidentiality. Sometimes there's some sensitive issues about your academics that needs to be discussed individually, and you can count that we will be confidential. Supportive. We're here to support you and guide you to make sure you're making academic progress and that you're meeting milestones for your academic degree plan. Sometimes we may have to have difficult conversations just because we want to make sure that you're on the right track. Resource. You can expect that we'll be a resource for you and assist you or refer you to different offices and campus resources that can help and assist you. Treasurer's office, student success, tutoring, or even the health center. There's several campus resources that we can connect you should you need it. We are sometimes an interpreter. This is especially common with academic policies and procedures. If you have questions about your academic plan and requirements, we can interpret those and help explain them to you. And finally, we're collaborators. We want to collaborate with you. We want to have discussions and understand the goals that you want to achieve. That always helps us to make sure that we're recommending and guiding you towards your academic success. The first policy I'd like to review is what we call FERPA, It's the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. What does FERPA mean for students? This means you have specific rights as an enrolled student regarding your academic records. As a student, you can choose to allow specific individuals, such as parents, to review your student education records. To do so, you must complete a release form to allow this. The form is located in your student profile tile on your UA Connect student homepage. In order to have the third-party release, there is some steps that must be taken by the student. So you will go to your student homepage in UA Connect and click the profile tile on your homepage. And then on the left-hand drop-down menu, click on the third-party release, and that will then open the form. The Consent to Release Education Records form has 3 parts and 3 levels of what type of information you want to release and who to. The first part is you can release all or just specific education records, such as grades or tuition. Second, you can release information to your parents, or you don't have to release information to your parents. And third, you can release information to agencies that are outside the university, or you don't have to. The second policy I'd like to review is Act 1014. This is the 8th semester completion program, also known as the DCP hold on your student account. Act 1014 is a contract between you, the student, and the University of Arkansas. Act 1014 provides a guide to graduation in 8 semesters, 4 years, and students can choose to accept, decline, or in some cases, programs are ineligible. Not everyone can be admitted to the 8th semester degree completion program. There are some specific requirements. It's only for freshmen who have full-time enrollment, and you must complete 31 to 34 credit hours in your first year, and you have to start in the fall. You have to pick a major and stick with it. Anytime you change your major, the admission to this program is then null and void. And finally, you must not need any prerequisite classes. You must come in and do the first semester as written. There are no substitutions. So how does the Act 1014 work for COHEP majors? We have several that are actually ineligible. Any of our majors that have a pre-code or a preparatory code that require a secondary application are automatically ineligible. So students who have majors that are pre-communication sciences and disorders, pre-elementary education, pre-nursing, pre-public health, or pre-special education, you're automatically ineligible. Now, if you're recreation and sports management major, you're also ineligible due to the 9th semester for your internship. Now, majors that can consider or accepting this or declining this ACT agreement are the career and technical education majors, exercise science, educational studies, or K-12 teaching physical education. Please note that students, should you decline this agreement, that does not mean that you still can't follow the 8 semester plan as a guide. It just simply allows more flexibility should you want to do honors or study abroad, or should you not want to do those classes in the sequence that is listed. We will go over Act 1014 during your advising session, so make sure to bring any questions that you have that you want to discuss with your advisor to that session. Now, during that appointment, you will choose one of the following of either accepting, declining, or if your degree program is one of the ones that's ineligible, you will select ineligible. After you select it, we will then see it on our side and can release the hold, and that will all take place in the first part of your advising session. That concludes our OASIS and advising overview. We look forward to seeing you soon during your virtual advising session.